We're here in Auckland City Centre to take a look at Cert New Zealand's Exposed exhibition, which is showcasing real-life New Zealanders who've been scammed online. And I'm joined by Cert New Zealand's Sam Leggett, who's going to take us through what it's all about.
The Exposed exhibition is all about bringing real stories from real New Zealanders to light, with the idea of highlighting the impacts and the risks to not getting our online and cybersecurity right. The other really powerful benefit of these people telling their stories is to help the next person be able to catch the scam and not fall victim to them themselves.
So this particular story here, can you talk me through kind of who we're looking at and what was the thing that happened to them?
Sure. So this is William, and William unfortunately was the victim of an impersonation scam. So in this case, he got a text that claimed to be from a friend of his. His friend was apparently being held hostage and needed an amount of money in order to be released and then be able to leave the country. This is an unfortunate scam that does happen. And what it really highlights is that it's not just financial impacts that are a result of these scams, it's the emotional, it's the social, and it's the mental impact that's occurring as well that really can't be underestimated. This is also a really great example that sometimes we're going to get text messages and emails claiming to be from people we know, people we love, and it's an important step to take just to check in with them and see if what the message is claiming is actually true.
This was a social media scam. Can you talk me through this particular story?
Yeah, so here we have Dolly, and her example is she was messaged on social media with the offer of becoming a brand ambassador for a particular outlet, I guess. In this case, they asked for a lot of personal information and then provided what she thought was a code to go and purchase some goods from their site. Unfortunately, that code did not work and the full amount was deducted from her account. This is another really great example of the narratives that these scammers will try to use in order to get people to click on those links and provide that personal information.
What are some of the concerns with social media in particular about the ways people are getting pretty sneaky?
Yeah, well, the reality is that social media is just another avenue for these scammers to send their messages, essentially. In the past, we've seen it mostly based in the email space. However, lately we've seen a rise in SMS scams, or text message scams as well. And social media is really just another platform where that can occur. It's another avenue for these scammers to send their messages and try to create victims.
So this was another social media one, was it?
Similar, yeah. Tiana. It was a little bit of a different case. In this case, actually, she's a really great example of what we were just talking about, where that personal information is actually used against you. In this case, some of the information was taken from her social media. She was tagged in a post which looked like she had won a competition related to some of the stuff that she was really interested in. And that actually helped build that legitimacy to this sort of scam in this case. Tiana clicked that link, she provided some key information, and unfortunately she saw some money leaving her account not too soon after that.
What are some of sort of the key steps that people can be doing to avoid being scammed?
Yeah, certainly. Two-factor authentication is an incredibly powerful security control. What it means, it's an additional layer of security on top of your username and password, and it's so powerful because even in those situations where we do click on that link, maybe that text message has come to us at a particularly vulnerable time, click on that link without thinking, we do provide our credentials. Two-factor authentication is going to act as another layer of protection. Where something claims to come from an organisation, check out what the website for that organisation actually is. And if a message is trying to get you to click on a link that's not on their website, that's a really good indication that you're dealing with a scam. Some other things to do is not use the same passwords across all your really important accounts. Now, I know what people are thinking, it's hard to think of passwords, it's hard to remember passwords, and that's certainly true. And so we recommend that you start with your most important accounts first. Those are things like your bank account, your email account, because typically all our other accounts are associated to that email account. So if an attacker can get into the email account, they may be able to get into other accounts as a result as well.